Okay. So when we work on casting, which means that you can transfer a type to another type, something like if it's an integer, then it assigns an integer. You will expect the answer will be 1, right? So we can try this by copy to the Colab and type x, y, z, and to see the answers. Then you will see the answers for x is 1, there should be no problem, but for 2, for integer 2.8, then the answer would be 2, okay? And if it's a string, something like this, if it's a string, and if you assign this to be a string, then z will be a string, okay? Z will be a number, to be an integer, okay? But something you might be curious about, if z is assigned to be integer, but right now you have a, b, c as a string, and what do you expect to be z? Okay, say then you will get, because it's not it's invalid literal for integer with base 10, okay, because abc is not a base 10 integer, okay, so you cannot convert. It's a pure string abc, or even 1 space 0, something like this, it doesn't work, okay. But if it's 1 0, you will get z as 10. All right. So there's something that you have to be careful if you want to add something that you receive from an import file like CSV file, or some other API file. Maybe it's been assigned to be an object or a string, but you read it to be something like it looks like an integer. You have to convert that first. Convert this first, then you will expect to have this type to be integer. All right. So only for numbers you can do computations. Otherwise, you cannot do anything about computations. Okay, that's the part we have to be careful. Okay, so that's about casting. So it'll be the same for this part. You can try it by yourself. And if it's a string, or if it's 2, you assign to be a string. Okay, so you can try this. Something like x, y, z to see the result. You will see the result to be, x is a string, there should be no problem, and this is a string, and this is string as well. Okay, so if it's 3.0, then it will be covered by a quotient. All right, but maybe if you type z only, what would you expect? You would expect to be without a tuple outside. All right, so it will show you that without a tuple, because tuple is something we're going to introduce tuple later on. Okay, then maybe there's only a brief introduction about casting. That's something you have to be you have to know. Okay, so I will give you 3 minutes to practice on this. Okay.